Hey, what's happening there, guys? Ladies and germs, Elton McFALL here from Hochelaga, Montreal, Quebec, Canada. And this mud ball we call Earth. Yeah, today is the second last day of June 2024, and I just completed this painting. As I always, whenever I make a video of a certain vehicle that I've painted, I always make sure to film it right away. And very proud about this painting, very proud of this one because, well, for one thing, it's an American muscle car classic. I mean, I don't even know how many of these 69 Dodge Charger Daytonas they made, but I figure like the Plymouth Superbird variant, there was probably just a few thousand made, maybe, I don't know, like 1,800, 2,500, maybe less, just because a lot of people didn't go for them because they thought they were too over the top, I guess maybe even gimmicky, you know, kind of. So yeah, this painting, I just finished it for Nick. You know, Nick, you remember he had the Black 92 Mustang, and yeah, you know, he's got great taste in cars. And there's the picture I found when I did a search on Google. I said, man, I love this. Not real. I like the color. I mean, it's very authentic, but I love the stance right there. So that's what I'm gonna do. So it's pretty much as you see it. You know, I'm trying to. The glare is, let me just see what happens when I turn this light off. No, it's too dark. There's a lot of glare coming off this painting. It's kind of annoying. See, now it looks good. Now it looks good because you see it's sitting on an angle, on the easel here, as you can see. There you go, you see. So I wonder if I could maybe put something so that it's sitting more like my little rag here for all my cleaning my brushes and paint and all that shit. Let me see if I can do something here, maybe like that. Oh, that seems better. There you go. There you go. That'll be better too when I actually, no, that didn't do a damn thing. Hang on, guys. Let's see here. There we go. That looks better right there, eh? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, man. So normally, you know, I usually do the paintings, you know, on these 18 by 24 inch canvases because, well, frankly, because I'm poor and they're cheap. I don't have any money put away. So if I always ask you guys for donations or being going on Patreon, I mean, look at my place. Do I look like I have any money put away? Yeah, sure. Money under the mattress. You're right. Anyway, so I thought to myself, well, you know what? I said, like the last painting I did, which you'll only see actually in a few months because it's a secret, it's for a friend. And anyway, so, but the thing is, every time I do these big American cars, most of the time I would end up cutting off part of the car because 18 by 24, yeah, this is about 18 here. Well, maybe this is about 20. I don't remember what the size is, but 24, I got my canvas earlier, like one of them, and it stops about here, right? So it's funny, would have had a little bit more room to paint this guy, you know, to make it more centered, as I'd hope, but you know, hey, it's not easy to center again a car. I mean, when I did a painting of geez, it's still showing a lot of glare. Boy, that's annoying. When I did a painting of Scott's Renault 5 there in out in Alberta, that was easy because it's such a small car. But again, these big cars, that's a big. So, you know, when I drew it all out and I started putting in paint on, I was like, it looks too small. So I actually managed to make it a little bit bigger, a little bit, wheels and everything overall. And Nick wanted it black, and yeah, he got the black, and he wanted a white interior. I said, how about putting some, I said, what kind of wheels you want? He says, how about Magnum? I said, how about some Magnum 500s? He's like, yeah, cool. I said, how about some Redline tires? He's like, yeah, cool. And I just noticed there's something I did forget, one little tiny thing, which actually I could fix right now. Right now, quick. Let's see if I can actually do that while I'm filming with a little bit of orange here. I forgot to paint the turn signal lights. See, they're here, but I didn't paint them here. So let's see if I can do that. Of course, as when I'm usually doing one of these paintings, I think to myself, oh, I would like to you know, I would like to film this so people can see I'm not full of shit. I am actually creating these paintings, but again, as I mentioned before, those of you who are loyal, well, you watch a long time, you understand I'm visually impaired, right? So you see right now, you see how close up I am to paint this. So imagine you can't see everything all the time. You know what I mean? Like if I'm painting something and I got the camera on a tripod, right? And then it's like, yeah, but what happens if I go painting the rear, or if I go putting some paint on the rear or painting whatever the hell, I don't know, the antenna or something? You can't see that. You see what I mean? Because if the camera is like, on a tripod and it's like, let's say over here, well, my face is just going to basically block all the time what I'm doing. You see? That's the catch-22 with this. So this guy, will just touch this guy up a little bit. Yeah, funny. I had quite a bit of trouble actually with that gigantic wing. As you can see, I had put it too far here before. I tried to touch it up, and I'm like, you know what? The hell with it. Fuck it. People will see that it's not perfection. I mean, I'm doing the best I can. Also, the red here, I painted this white, and it's a little bit of fuckery there, but whatever. So again, hey, I hope this inspires you guys. Maybe you got a muscle car of your own. Maybe a muscle car is, of course, your dream car, and you'd like to have a professional like me do a painting of it. Well, price starts at at 250, let's say, on an 18 by 24, and 300 on a paint, because a canvas like this tax in costs $35. Now, of course, if it was before COVID, it would have probably cost 25. That's how it is today. Anyway, like I said, very happy about this painting. These cars are amazing. Frankly, you know what? I've actually seen a couple of Superbirds, but I'm pretty sure that Daytona is rarer. See, the thing is with these cars with this gigantic wing, which, by the way, this is steel. Like, this is not. I've seen pictures of people like back in the day, like girls and stuff sitting on top of this thing. And the nose though, I would imagine maybe it was plexiglass. I don't know. Maybe it's probably steel, I guess. But they were basically cars conceived for the Daytona 500. That's why it's called the Daytona. It's for stock car racing. But like I said, they didn't make very many of them, and people didn't want them. So imagine after the oil crisis in '73, it was even worse. Nobody wanted these cars. So they weren't really worth anything. Now they're worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Imagine that. And it's a minimum of 440 cubic inch V8 or a 426 Hemi, which has even more horsepower. And the 426 Hemi is such a notorious American motor that any Mopar Chrysler product that has a 426 Hemi, you can mark up the value 100%. So this one here does have the Hemi, and it's badged right there on the door. So this car right here, how much do you think that's worth right now in this market, right? Because of these Meckham auctions and Barrett Jacks and all that. It's probably worth freaking $500,000, if not more. It's amazing. So again, pleasure to paint this, and thanks again, Nick, for your continuous support of the channel on Patreon. He chips in a few bucks every month. And also, this is the third painting I do for him. So how's that for an Italian young man at 26 years of age? A very generous guy, loves art, and I wish there was more guys like him in general, not just his age group, but just that really plunk down the money to pay like Scott has, and like also my God, Marlene out in BC, and all you other guys who had me who commissioned me to do paintings for you. It's a pleasure. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, and I actually, believe it or not, I did this in a week for a change. I actually moved my ass today, worked on this thing for like 5 hours. I've been home all day, and it's like, I think almost 5 o'clock. I got supper in the stove ready there, and there's Gloria watching it all. You want to say goodbye, Gloria? Yeah. She's like, I don't know, I'm a house cat. What are you talking to me for? All right, guys, thanks again for watching. I hate it sometimes when I do these videos and I'm like, I keep thinking I'm forgetting something. I don't know what. Anyway, so, one more thing. If you're an American and you're not aware of the current value of the Canadian dollar is always still under the value of the American dollar. So let's say you went along with this $300 painting. Well, then it would cost you probably about, I don't know, maybe $245 or so US. So it's your advantage as well. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching, and always encourage your positive comments and feedback, and take care of yourselves, and we'll talk to you later on the next one. Bye-bye. Yeah, by the way, actually, I'll give you a clue on probably my next painting, unless, of course, I get a commission in the next few days from some of you or somebody. It's going to be a famous, not a movie car, really, but TV car. Maybe not even at all what you're thinking. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Bye.